Dibiase, the $1 Million Man. You're watching Gaming Off the Grid. Remember, everybody's got a price for the $1 Million Man.
Welcome to our 2021 year in review. We started doing these like yearly recaps way back when we started the channel.
2018.
Yeah.
So what is that, 3 or 4 years? That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
it's been a wild ride. Last couple years, Uncle COVID's been hanging out with us.
Oh yeah, 2020 and then 2021. These years have been like, they've been so slow, but then they've also, like, looking back, have been fast.
And then Uncle COVID's like, it's morphin time. Now I'm a Transformer.
Yeah, he's Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
Omicron. You know?
Omicron.
And whoever knows what else is going to happen. But one thing that has been here the whole time is this channel and our love for gaming, our love for YouTube as a platform, our love for all of you guys.
Our love for craft beer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we love that. I think we jump in to our year in review with the first category. 2021 biggest disappointment. Ooh.
Yeah, so I hate to be, you're probably, if you are watching this, I don't know that you saw last year's, and so I'm going to sound like a broken record, I think, but for me, it's the continued lack of anything. Availability, games that I just feel like I have to play. There is no reason for me to get a PS5 or a new Xbox Series X.
It's crazy when we were coming up with this list and you put that down as your biggest disappointment. I think it was your disappointment last year.
It was.
Like, when I thought about it, I was like, damn, it's been out for like a year and a half now.
Yeah.
And it still is like this, it still feels like it's so new.
I want to want one of these consoles.
But I don't even care about them.
Like, if I found a PS5 in the store, I'd probably get a little bit of a like, oh, hey, I actually seen one. Which I have seen some at pawn shops for like $900, which is stupid. But the fact that we're this far into it,
and it's still nothing.
And maybe it's not, the company's fault. I would argue, though, Microsoft and Sony figure it out. You're some of the biggest companies in the world. But to still be, 2 years in and have the same feeling, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, that's a good one. My biggest disappointment is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Dang.
The video game.
Hot take.
Yeah, it's a hot take because I love the movie, I love the comics, and I was like really excited for this game because there was all this hype around it. They were finally releasing it after they took it off the digital stores, after it was never released. I don't know if it's because I wasn't in the mood when I was playing it or what, but it didn't click with me, and I just felt like it was lackluster and it was boring, and I don't know, we even got like the big box set of it.
Yeah.
And even then, like, the box set wasn't even exciting. Like, it just, it was disappointing.
It was on our 24-hour live stream, and I remember not being moved by it. I remember feeling like it was very redundant.
Yeah, it was. And, like, this game was put on this pedestal of, like, oh, it's amazing. And people were only saying that because you couldn't play it.
Yeah.
And now you can play it, you realize, it sucks.
Yeah, it was like, maybe it was best in our memories. And that folklore about the game. We'll give it another go and see, but
I don't know.
Both of our initial feels on it was like,
Now let's move on to our biggest gaming surprise of 2021.
Yeah, for me, it was a game that I pre-ordered. I was looking forward to it, but I had this feeling that it was going to let me down, and it totally didn't. Metroid Dread.
Oh, Dread.
Yeah.
That is a great freaking pick. That was in my possibility for picking as well.
Yeah,
dude, I was excited for it. I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know how it was going to... The way it affected me, I did not expect.
Yeah, to have a game that made us, like, consider delaying uploads and stuff because we had to beat it. We just had to play the game.
We were hooked to it.
Yeah.
I could not stop thinking about it. I could not stop playing it. I could not stop just being like, where's everything at? Where's the missiles? We missed stuff. We got to backtrack. What a great game.
We were thinking about it, strategizing over text while we were at work and things like that. And it definitely surprised me that I fell that in love with it.
My biggest gaming surprise is going to be a weird one. So remember back in April of 2021, when Sony announced, it might have even been before that, they announced that they were going to close the PS3 store.
Yep.
And everyone was freaking out about it. We even made a video about it. We were like, get these games while you can. The store's still open.
Yeah, on PS3 and Vita, right? They did take the PSP support away.
Yeah, they took it away. Yeah. But because of the backlash, they said, we'll keep it up, and it's still up. That was back in April.
Yeah.
It's December. That's just insane that, like, we as people have enough say that a company that big will stop what their plans were. That's insane.
They listen to us
with their ears. Yeah. That's just crazy. I don't understand that. Now moving on to our biggest gaming discovery of 2021.
Yeah, I mean, I've known of this game. I just did not think I had another one of these types of games in me. And I listened to a close friend and was like, you know what? I'm going to try this game. Red Dead Redemption 2. I really felt I've beat so many Grand Theft Autos and so many of the Rockstar games that I just had kind of been there, done that. Was not excited. And really thought I would probably never play that game. And I started playing it, and it's awesome.
It's
I'm
shocking.
playing it daily.
It's shocking to me because you've talked about it so much how, I've already played all these certain types of games. They're not in me. And then you started playing it, and now you won't stop playing it, and now you won't stop talking about it. And it's like, you're not even a cowboy, dude, but you love the game.
I am now.
He's a cowboy now.
No,
Yeah.
I am. Yeah.
He's transitioned.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
He's a cowboy.
I do love it.
My biggest gaming discovery is kind of a joke, but it's not a joke because I am shocked by it. And that's table tennis on the Xbox 360.
Yeah, dude, it's a Rockstar game as well.
Yeah,
Rockstar's in the house.
Wow, Rockstar for discovery. Honorable mention in this slot is definitely Beach Spikers on the GameCube.
That's a
so I
good
have
one,
two
yeah.
terrible sports games that are not terrible.
Yeah.
Dude, but table tennis on the 360, I thought this game was going to be so stupid.
It's fire.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
And what a terrible game, because it's ping pong. But man, they did it so well.
They did, and it's backwards compatible with the Xbox One, and we both have one, so we both have a copy.
We both have copies,
so we can practice.
We can practice, and then when we fight each other, it's actually fair.
Yeah.
So maybe next year, Beard versus Beard is in table tennis.
Yeah,
I don't know. No, that's just an idea.
That could be a potential option. Let's talk about the favorite game for us that we beat together in 2021, which there's quite a few.
Yeah, we beat a lot of games this year. I know everyone's like, do they really play games? Yes, we play games. This was a game we actually started in 2020, and that's Burnout 3.
Yeah,
We finally 100%ed it.
Yeah.
And just the grind that we put into this game, the fun we had,
Oh yeah.
the stress we had. Dude, this game,
Yeah.
hands down, once we beat it, I was like, I felt so accomplished.
Yeah.
Even though it's a racing game.
It's so fun.
It's so good.
I don't even like I would have never thought I would have liked this game. You said you loved it, so we started playing it. The crash events, just the variety from like task to task is so fun. It keeps you going.
It is so much fun, and now that we beat it, we've been moving on to Revenge. We've kind of been playing it here and there, and Revenge is really fun, and it's a one-player game, but I love that we beat it together, and
Yeah.
we take turns, and sometimes you're really good at this event, I'm really good at this event.
Yeah.
It just, oh man, what a fun game.
That was a good one. I can't beat that. There were some other ones though. We got through several retro games. I think we played a couple seasons in one of the SmackDown games.
Yeah,
Here
we
Comes
did.
the Pain. So there's a lot of Metroid Dread we beat
obviously,
together.
yeah.
But Burnout 3 definitely takes
Oh,
the cake.
dude, what a great
Yeah, for sure. So we do beer reviews. Hopefully that doesn't come as a surprise. What's your favorite beer that we had in 2021? That's a long list because we did,
30 plus videos,
Yeah.
which means 130 different craft beers
Yeah.
that we reviewed, plus the beers that we had not on camera.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of beers we had this year. This one's kind of a recent one, at least in my book, for my beer of the year, and that is the Pastry S'more Stout by Toppling Goliath. I just remember the can art was in that like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
Yep.
theme. This beer, God, dude, it was so good. The problem is like I want it. I want to keep drinking it, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Like, it is so... Just for a 4-pack, it's like 25
Yeah, and it's a
bucks.
limited release too, so I don't even know if we can get it at this point.
No, yeah, we can't... That's my beer of the year, hands down. There was a lot of beer that I had in consideration, but Toppling Goliath.
That was just mine.
Oh, that's yours too?
I have nothing to add,
Wow.
other than it was amazing.
It was so good.
Standout stout, Imperial stout. I'm just gonna jump way to the end of my narrative here.
Whoa.
This is quite possibly my beer of the year.
Oh, wow.
That one was so good.
I just remember when we had it, we were like, whoa.
And Toppling Goliath is an IPA brewery.
Yeah, and then they just
Yeah.
dropped a pastry stout.
Yep.
Oh, man. It was so good.
It was divine.
And then moving on to 2021 Channel Discovery. This is kind of a newer category. We added this last year
Yep.
in the year in review. So we do a lot of YouTube watching.
Yeah.
We try and always discover channels because we talk about them in our monthly recaps
Yep.
and all this other stuff. And it's always fun discovering new people and learning from other channels. I think this channel started before this year, obviously, but we discovered them in 2021.
They're new
and
to us.
and
Yeah.
that is Cheap Finds Gold Mines, a hunting channel, and they are so good.
Yeah, and it's another duo. It's a couple, and they go out and they find stuff. They even do well, I think they just did one, but they did some GameStop dumpster diving, which was really funny. I just like watching their stuff. I think they do a great job. I think they're on the up and up in the game hunting scene.
Well, they're growing quick,
if you will.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say we're really in that scene. We do like
we dabble.
Yeah,
we dip our toe
video every couple months, kind of in that bucket. But we just kind of make the content we want to make. But they're on a fast track. They're going to do some big things.
They are really good. Go check them out if you haven't. Now moving on to our game of the year. What is your 2021 game of the year?
It's a landslide. Now that I always hesitate to like say this or what is my game of the year, because there's no way I play all the games. Yeah. I don't even have a PS5 or Series X, which they didn't have very many games come out, but I haven't played the new Halo, which I can play on the Xbox One. So there's a lot of games that I have not played.
These are just games that we've played.
Keep that in mind. But for what I have played or the types of games I would care to play, for me, it's Metroid Dread, and it's not even close.
And that is my game of the year as well. We've already talked about it a lot throughout this episode.
Yeah.
I was excited for it. It was going to be really fun. I knew it was going to be fun. But what it did to me and the way it plays and just the way you beat it and then you want to start it over.
Yep.
They did it so well for a retro-styled game in 2021. Dread was so good.
Nailed it.
So freaking good.
They nailed it. It's an amazing game. I want to go back and play it on hard. I just want to. I don't know.
I just want to 100% it. I want to freaking. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Amazing game. I feel like it's a must own. It could be a console seller too. Like if you don't have a Switch,
it might be a reason to get a Switch. I think we said that in our review.
If you're a Metroid fan, that could maybe give you the nudge you need to go grab a Switch.
Oh, I loved it so much.
Yeah.
Now moving on to the last category of the year in review, and that is episode of the year that we put out. We did 130 plus
so
episodes.
This is us. This is our episode.
Yeah.
Dude, the video performed like shit, but it's not even close for me as far as what is my favorite. It was our retro cartridge baseball episode.
Yes, that's mine too.
Woo!
Dude, this video did terrible.
Oh, yeah, it was not good.
But first off, it was so much fun to film.
Yeah.
Editing it was a pain in the ass, but also really fun because we didn't really know what we were doing. We had all this footage.
Yeah.
We were like, how do we figure this out?
It's like we had all these teeth and no toothbrush.
Yeah,
you know?
it was freaking... And
Bobby
we were a
Boucher.
dentist.
Yeah.
We were trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But the way we incorporated Jackass, the way we incorporated baseball, the way we destroyed cartridges, the hateful comments we got so many dislikes on this video.
Yeah, it was crazy.
People were like, you're destroying games!
Yeah, it's like...
There are $2 games at the game store that have been there for years.
Yeah.
Nobody wants these games.
Yes. Nobody wants fucking Troy Aikman football.
Yeah, John
Chill
Elway's
out.
football, dude.
Yeah, like we're out there popping off fucking Power Blade and Power Blade 2
Yeah,
or
that would be
something.
really funny.
It would be funny.
God damn it.
It's one of those things like, you know, with all the dislikes and some of those comments, it like told me like, not everybody's like us. We're a very unique breed.
We're a unique breed because we literally didn't even have that thought once. We were like,
Yeah.
we're just going to get cheap games, we're going to destroy them with a bat, and then score them, and then...
I just love, like, that whole day, I remember having the littlest, if any, plan.
Oh, yeah.
We just had some baseball gear. I had a nut cup on.
Loose baseball gear. I was wearing shorts, and we put on a freaking face.
Yeah, and we were just gonna go out there. We're like, what type of shots do we? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just set up a couple tripods. We'll figure it out. And the way it turned out, at least in my opinion, obviously a lot of other people feel a different way.
Yeah.
But I loved that freaking episode.
That
man.
episode was so funny. The way we did green screen, I think that was the first episode we did green screen in.
Yeah.
Or it was one of the first we did. We made that episode so dramatic and so silly and so just ridiculous all over. It's just, we had so much fun with it. And I'll never forget, like, the day that we filmed that. It was just chaos.
Yeah,
it was just,
it was.
Let me throw a cartridge, see what happens. And some of them exploded.
We
dude.
did, which in hindsight, maybe we should have done this. We did no audio tests. We didn't watch any of the footage back on site to like, oh, we need to get that shot again. It was just raw carnage. And it actually turned out really funny.
Yeah, I think that episode is so funny. I love it. If you haven't seen that episode, Go watch it, please, because it's so funny.
It needs your love and support.
And we put so much time and effort into it. And it brings us joy, so hopefully it brings you joy.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to be like, no, that episode sucked.
I mean, I think the goal is if you laugh a couple times in it, then we did our job.
I literally threw a cartridge at his nuts.
Yeah.
And then he threw a cartridge in my back and left an imprint.
Yeah, it doesn't even seem fair, does it? Now that you say it back.
It was just your idea.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm just saying.
it wasn't really funny.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this beer. I know it's 2021, but we're drinking the 2020 Bourbon County by Goose Island.
Yeah.
So we did a bunch of the 2021 earlier this month.
We did, and we reviewed this beer last year right when it came out, but it's
Yes.
been aging.
Yes.
It has been growing old, and this beer is not like Benjamin Button. It gets better with age. I don't even know if that makes sense.
It's close. It's
I think I was going for something there, and I didn't land the plane on the runway. I think I landed the plane, but it was maybe
It's
off
one of those.
the field.
It's one of those where you just gotta move on.
Yeah, right along. You know, I don't have a great frame of reference on many things in my life at all. But in particular to this beer, I cannot remember what we said about it last year. I think we liked it.
Well, it's Bourbon County.
Yeah.
I think we did like it.
It's very enjoyable. I think it's a fitting brew to like celebrate. And if you're watching saying, why are they wearing suit jackets? That's just how we roll. We're
Yeah.
high class around
We're
here.
celebratory gentlemen.
Yeah.
So that's why we're
Yeah.
enjoying this
Do you
beer.
go to a New Year's party and wear just sweatpants? No. You dress yourself up a little bit. At least I hope, unless you're a scrub, and I don't want no scrubs.
Yeah, TLC. That's a good quote. And don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah, that is, dude. You can learn a lot from that song.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah, dude. If you just like really think about it sometimes, and you're like, should I do this? Should I not? And you're like, nah, it's probably a waterfall. I shouldn't go after that.
Shouldn't go after it.
I just need to stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to.
Is that one of the lines?
Yeah, because, yeah, it's the main line, dude. That's what you're supposed to learn from.
Well, the more you know.
Yeah, see, you didn't pay attention.
I did not. I do remember enjoying this beer last year. The back of this bottle says intense aromas of charred oak, vanilla, caramel, and smoke.
Yeah, and your mom's chili from last night.
Ooh, yeah. Well, that's over here. I will say this, because it's been aging for a year, it's a lot smoother. There's a little bit more of a creamy aspect, because Bourbon County is a strong, powerful
Yeah.
beer, and then the more it ages, the more smooth it gets.
It mellows.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this definitely isn't like totally mellow. You do get that burn and the aftertaste, but I'm really liking this.
Yeah, I think it's
really
it's fantastic. I think it's a very fitting beer for us celebrating our lives.
Yeah.
At least
2021.
2021. Goals. We set goals every year. We hang them up inside the door right there. So we walk in, we see it. It's kind of like, when you're walking out to the game and you smack the wall that has like your quote or whatever. We don't ever do that. But, we should start doing it though.
That would give me hyped.
But here is our goals, and I don't know some of this stuff right off the wrist, so we're just going to kind of go through it. So our channel goal for the year, for subscribers, we wanted to hit 12,000 subscribers for the year, which we ended roughly at 5
Last year.
year.
Yeah.
So we felt like this was a stretch goal.
We're almost at 17 at the filming of
Yeah.
this. We're about 300 away.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to hit 17 by the end of the year. This puts it into perspective, because 12 was a stretch goal when we set it, and
Yeah.
I'm happy we hit it. But at the current moment of filming this, I feel like it's been really slow, and I'm not happy with. I want to be at 17. I want to be at 20.
Yeah.
But then in perspective, I'm like, oh, our goal was 12, but we're 5,000 over that.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to freaking.
Well, it's just
swallow that
weird. I
pill.
think we're both in this like kind of prisoner of the moment, where November was like our slowest channel month that we have had in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Which is a problem. Don't know why. Don't know if we said something wrong in a video and YouTube's like, time to go to timeout, boys.
It's
Very
frustrating.
likely.
It's frustrating.
It is frustrating because we put our life and bodies and souls
Sweat.
into this. Yeah, not sweat, into this channel. We want to hit 1 million lifetime views.
We did. I think we hit that in the middle of the summer,
Yeah.
which is crazy. 1 million lifetime views.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is
That's a
crazy,
lot.
but when you average it out over.
Over 450
Yeah.
uploads, and
It's like, yeah, we're really not that good.
Yeah.
We wanted a click-through rate of 4.5. We did not hit that. So we hit the
Well-
first two. We've been there, but I think right now we're like a 3.9.
click-through rate's so hard to keep consistent, because it always is fluctuating.
Yeah.
Because it matters current uploads and then old uploads, because those drop. And
Yeah.
It's such a hard thing to keep consistent.
This next one I thought was going to be really hard. Average 1,500 views per post.
Ooh.
I think we're probably like right around that 3,000.
I think we are 3,000. We usually hit 1,000 in the first day.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely insane to think about, because last year I think 1,000 was our goal.
Yeah.
Just for over, and And then the year before that, I think it's 300.
Yeah.
So that's really crazy. But sometimes when we are struggling to hit 1,000 in that first day, I get sad, and it's like, dude, it's been 8 hours. Settle down.
It's funny that you get sad instead of mad. I'd get angry, dude. I'm just like, fuck this YouTube shit.
Settle down, bud.
Bullshit.
Well, someone has anger problems.
Yeah, I do. For sure. There's no questioning that. Publish Contra Hardcore playthrough.
Oh, yikes.
We're close.
This game, we've been grinding on it all year.
Yeah.
We probably haven't been playing it as much as we should be.
Yeah. Because I would say, dude, 3 or 4 months ago, I really thought we were going to have this done.
We were doubt, and then we quit playing it.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, Metroid came out, a lot of things. You got COVID again because you just think it's fun to have COVID.
I'm trying to collect all the variants. That's what I'm trying to do.
It's like you're playing Pokemon with COVID.
I'm trying to... Gotta collect them all.
Gotta catch them all. Woo. Whoa, just broke something off the back of this. Anyway, back to this thing. So that didn't get done. So that's going to get moved on into the next year. Hit 500 lifetime uploads. We did not do it.
We didn't. Why did we set 500?
I don't know. But we do have... Guys, we have some things in store in 2021. I don't really want to let the cat out of the bag.
No, but our goal is to launch at Jan 1.
Yeah.
That will potentially double our content.
Output. Content output.
Content out. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I think...
500, that's a crazy goal that we set.
Yeah.
Because I think we're at the filming of this like 437.
Yeah. What were we thinking?
I don't know.
We probably weren't.
We were probably like, hey, we're at 250 now. We can double that.
Complete Batman on the NES. So...
Man. Apparently we didn't pay attention to this.
Yeah, so I beat it.
You beat Joker?
Yeah.
Joker's tough.
Really tough. But we wanted to do it together.
Yeah,
and divide and conquer.
Yeah, as an episode.
And
we just haven't
when I beat it, I was literally almost dead. Like it wasn't a good playthrough. So when we say complete, we wanted to have a video on it where we played through it. So failed there.
But that will be in 2020. These will be pushed through.
Yes. Next one, another fail. I mean, last year we had a way better hit rate. No Death Run Jackal on the NES. We've beat it.
We beat it a few times. We're working on it. But we need to focus.
Yeah.
We need to focus. That game's fun.
We have too many ideas and too small of brains.
There's too many cooks. There's too many cooks.
Finished Burnout 3 Takedown. And Revenge.
We put it on!
Yeah!
We beat Takedown. Why did we put Revenge
I
on
don't
there?
know.
Why can't we just be... Okay. We failed. We're failures.
We are failures. New playthroughs of Contra and Super C. Didn't do that.
Didn't do that. Man.
Didn't get that
Apparently, I was not paying attention to these at all.
Yeah. So, social. Raise $1,500 for Children's Cancer Connection.
All right, so that I do feel a little bit better because we were failing, and then $1,500 was our goal. We raised $8,200, which is absolutely insane. It's almost 3 times more than we raised last year, which was $3,000. Thank you guys so much for helping us. That was all through our 24-hour live stream, which happens every September. It just means so much to us as a channel, so much to me. It's really freaking surreal, dude. That our goal was $1,500 and we raised $8,200. I think we hit $1,500 within the first hour.
Oh, it was insane.
Like literally, we started the stream and it was just ding 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 ding. I was like, holy shit, guys!
What you guys did for us, and not necessarily for us, but for the Children's Cancer Connection, is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And not only that, your support. Like there were several people that stayed up the entire stream
just to stay up with us and hang out with us and keep us awake. And
I remember
chatting
like people texting. I remember Brett texting me like, "Hey, if you need somebody to talk to stay awake, like just hit me up." You know, like
that's freaking.
It's crazy.
Man, so appreciate that so much, guys.
Attend 3 gaming conventions. We did.
We did do that. We did the Missouri Con or whatever it's called.
Mo Game Con.
Well, there's that Mo Game Con, Siege, and then there was that normal
Burlington Normal Con, Illinois.
Con.
You're thinking Missouri, Illinois.
That's the same.
Did you always get those two confused?
They're the same state if you think about it.
And hey, do not forget that local convention we did, the first annual Iowa Gaming Classic.
Ooh, so we attended 4.
Yeah.
So we succeeded there.
Winner, chicken dinner. See, we're getting good. 2 personal visits. So we went and visited Megadan 29.
Megadan 29.
This is our way. Guys, why would you have that as a goal? Because we focus way too much on the channel.
Yeah,
So
we don't
gotta
ever take
force
breaks.
ourselves to unplug.
We gotta force ourselves to take a vacation.
Yeah, so we went and
Personal
seen Megadan 29. It was awesome, hanging out with him and the fam.
visit. Captain came to us.
Captain came to us.
That counts as a personal
It
visit.
does.
Because we don't work on the channel when people are here.
Yeah.
Because we're good hosts.
Yes, hostess.
And we played Tiger Woods 18 holes twice. I
Yeah,
do remember that.
yeah.
We played it back to back. That was, dude, I forgot, because the year is kind of a blur. I forgot Captain came, and that was a great weekend.
It was. We went game hunting. We found a Hulk Hogan wrestling buddy when
We found
were
a bunch of wrestling
when we were
buddies.
hunting with him, dude. Like that was just like you don't want to have people come to town and go game hunting with them and like spend a Saturday morning and be like, we didn't find shit.
You find wrestling buddies with
Yeah.
freaking Captain out.
Yeah.
That
Pretty
was
killer.
awesome.
Reestablish retro to recovery post COVID-19.
Well, we're not post. I think we're in round 3.
So that didn't happen. To tie some loose ends up for you guys, Retro to Recovery is how this whole Children's Cancer Connection partnership started.
Yep.
Robert and I, once a month, would go play retro games with children who were either on the road to recovery or, well, hopefully all of them are on the road to recovery, but that are battling cancer.
Yeah.
And we would order pizza, and we partnered with a local brewery to
TeeSpring.
to give us root beer, and we would do root beer gaming parties.
Dude, they were so much fun. We beat like Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. We beat we beat the original
Just
we played
crushing
so
on
many
pizza,
games.
getting grease all over controllers. It was a great time.
It was so much fun, but we haven't been able to do it since COVID started.
Yeah, so that came before we started doing the 24-hour stream. That was the first piece, but we'll see if we can get back to it at some
I
point.
would love to get back to it. It's just tough, but I'm glad we're still able to raise money and help
Yeah.
them, because during COVID it's hard for them to raise money because they can't
Yep.
do their events and stuff.
Do 2 public events, pandemic permitting.
We did 0.
We had something on the books for a Mario. Was it a Mario Kart deal with one of the Peachtree breweries
I
downtown?
think it was like a 90s
90s themed night.
a 90s
yeah.
themed night, which was going to be really fun, but I think it got canceled because of COVID.
Yep.
And, man, I love doing those events because in 2019, before COVID started, man, COVID has messed up my ears.
Yeah.
We did like a lot of
Yeah.
these events where we brought games and CRTs.
Yeah, yeah.
They were really fun.
Yeah, they were. We played like that doctor's ball.
Dude, that was really
that
fun
was
up
awesome.
in Knoxville.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is just, I just randomly thought of that. And then like our Sony Trinitron, we met a doctor there that's like, I have a TV.
And he gave us the TV.
Yeah,
to
gave
the
us
room
this TV.
right now.
Yeah,
Look at it.
yeah, it's crazy. So hopefully we can get back to some of that. We're gonna re-rock some of these and move them into 2022. I didn't keep track. I think we're batting probably like 50%.
We can.
Way worse than we did last year.
Yeah. That's because I feel like maybe we need to move this so we can see it better.
Yeah,
I think that's our problem, because I forgot about a lot of these.
yeah.
And maybe it's a lot of excuses, because we're just so busy,
Yeah.
but also we need to focus.
Yeah, well, I mean, looking back at the year, I'm proud that we, kept the train on the tracks. You, because of the pandemic, went through a career change.
Yeah.
I took on a new piece in my career. You got COVID again. You've moved twice.
Yeah, I've moved twice in 2021.
Yeah. My car blew up. Your car.
My car has had multiple problems this year.
Everybody else is going through the same
Yeah,
type of
everyone
shit.
has
We could
shit.
go on, but it was a very challenging year, and there were multiple times, and I don't ever remember feeling this way in 2020. There were multiple times where I was like, man, we might have to miss a couple uploads.
And here's what sucks is we did miss 2.
Yeah.
In the same freaking month. 1 because of editing, computer issues, and then 2 because of COVID.
Yeah.
Which really sucks. Like, because we were on a hot streak of not missing any, and then we missed 2 in a month, and then we've missed a couple of live streams. We're missing a live stream right now, honestly, because we're filming this.
Yeah.
It's just
The weird
I
thing-
hate missing stuff. Like
Oh, me too.
you
And,
know?
and the channel means more to both of us. I know how we both feel about it. But the weird thing is the COVID thing. Guys, do what you got to do to stay safe and healthy out there. This guy has been double vaxxed. He's had COVID, and then he got it again. I don't think, honestly, not trying to get political here, I don't think anybody knows what the fuck is going on.
No, I think we're all just kind of freeballing.
Yeah, we are. And so you've been double vaxxed, you've had it twice. I have not been vaxxed, I've had it once, and I was around you. the day before you had COVID, sitting this close for filming 2-3 episodes, and I didn't get shit.
And you hung out with your buddy who had got COVID too.
And I've been doing rapid tests, which now I hear that those aren't fucking accurate. I don't know what's going on, but I do know we're gonna pick ourselves up and try again. Just self off and try again. And we're gonna get ready for 2022. We're gonna make it freaking amazing.
Yeah, 2022, guys. We have a lot of awesome things planned. We have some really creative episode ideas planned. We have a bunch of stuff already filmed with other people, creatives, collaborations that are going to come out in 2022.
So if you like Christmas trees, you might see a couple videos where the Christmas tree's still up and it's like a January, February, March-ish video, and you're like, why is the tree up? Well, that's why. Also, we already mentioned we're hoping to double our content output through this new little vehicle that
we're trying to do a unique thing that we haven't seen in the gaming community. We're hoping that it works for us, but it's hard telling because we don't want to, become tiresome.
Yeah.
But we also there's a lot of old content that we want people to see.
Yeah, I mean,
so we're trying to repurpose.
You go back through, some of our videos in the early days, they're still sitting at like 250 views. It's like, yeah. So anyway, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And
I'm excited for it. I'm very excited.
It's gonna be chaos.
I think it's very unique.
We're gonna be romping and stomping.
We don't know how to stop.
Getting our groove on.
That's all we know how to do.
Much love, everybody. Everyone that supports this freaking channel and that's a freaking weirdo like us and likes laughing about stupid stuff and talking about video games and talking about beer and just hanging out and keeping co-op gaming alive.
Yes.
We love you. We love you. You are why we do this. And cheers to an awesome 2021. And we'll see you in 2022. Hopefully right here on Gaming Off the Grid. Toast to 2021, dude. COVID killer.
COVID killer. I did not. I do remember enjoying this beer last year. This is an intense
camping adventure. Did you fucking fart, dude?
I think. I don't smell anything. So I don't...
Wonder if it's an old one and you got up from your chair and it released it.
It might have been. Well, I can smell it now.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. But one thing has been consistent, and it's been our channel and our love for gaming and our love for YouTube
and craft beer.
Yeah.
Let's move on.